Nathan never learned about recycling and sustainability at school because it isn't explicitly recognised in the Australian curriculum. Kagawa 2007 suggests that the Australian curriculum neglects sustainability education, yet sustainability is a unit that can be linked and integrated with numerous other domains within the curriculum, such as civics and citizenship, as well as science. Kagawa's 2007 findings found that majority of participants cared for the environment, however, did not feel confident or familiar with what makes the study of environments and sustainability imperative. Environmental issues are only noted as a subdomain of humanities and science and are often overshadowed by the main subjects of literacy and numeracy. In the Auswell's curriculum, Level 3, the only mention of sustainability is stated as students develop awareness and understanding of the effects of people's interactions with their environment and the ways in which these affect their lives, 2014. This has been even more pronounced with the introduction of standardised testing such as NAPLAN becoming increasingly central to primary education. Dunn 2012 suggests that teachers are focusing their lessons around the subjects tested rather than covering a more broad range of issues which promote children's critical thinking. Time and money constraints are also noted as reasons subjects like sustainability aren't thoroughly studied at primary school.
Emily's mother Kirsty is overprotective about Emily being exposed to nature and the surrounding issues. Dunn 2012 notes that people believe exposing children to confronting issues such as sustainability can be considered too complex for children to comprehend and that children should be protected from these challenging and often controversial topics.
That's dirty. You don't know where it's been.
Emily, don't you ever touch rubbish again. It's dirty.
Okay, Mummy.
Dunn 2012 describes educators disregarding these issues as a measure of risk avoidance. However, Malone 2007 identifies this as a modern movement where children are being bubble-wrapped from reality. Osgood 2006, as cited in Dunn 2012, states that early childhood centres often encompass discourses of protection, vulnerability and innocence, which create a highly controlled and closely monitored environment through policy, pedagogy and daily practices. Page 20. Parents have become increasingly overprotective and anxious about the global challenges, and as a result, children are becoming more sheltered, whereas Malone 2007 identifies as bubble-wrapped. If Emily's mother, Kirsty, had been taught about sustainability more throughout her own childhood and education, perhaps she would be more environmentally aware and aligned. Intricate terms such as bioprospecting challenge the adults of today as they hold definitions which were not deemed important throughout their own childhood. Bioprospecting defines the complex relationship between global commercial interests and the biological resources and Indigenous knowledge of local communities. Shiva 2012, page 1. Perhaps if such terms had been explored during her own schooling, she would hold a more thorough and connected understanding of their meanings and the implications for the future.
Because Sinead has been taught about the impacts of polluting and she has been provided with opportunities to learn and appreciate her environment, she is able to make sustainable choices even when she is not at school. Many believe that not enough is being done to educate our youth about sustainability and the environment. It is not only parents' responsibility to educate and influence their children to make conscious conservative choices. Rather, it is a collaborative effort between governments, parents, educators and society to foster positive outlooks and learning opportunities in outdoor environments. Louvre 2005 notes that there is a rapid disconnection between children and nature. For future generations to develop care for the environment, they need to be immersed in nature and its surroundings to develop a connection with these places. Greenwald 2003. Louvre 2005 notes that if you want a child to care for a tree, you must teach them to love a tree. This encompasses the belief that more can be done to educate young people about sustainability.
As future educators, we should foster open opportunities for environmental education to occur. Teachers should educate across a number of domains in ways which promote children to develop a relationship with their local and global surroundings. Opportunities for learning outdoors should be facilitated so that children develop this relationship. As Grunewald 2003 states, humans need to take responsibility in preserving and reinstating our shared environments for the younger generation of society. This highlights that connections with the natural worlds are so precious for children to have with the environment. As a society, it is the responsibility of all members to live and utilise green spaces in order to produce healthy and happier human energy and to develop sustainable thinkers. Louvre 2005. Hart 2003 and Tanner 1980 confide that humans need to connect with the earth so that better balances can be achieved between human needs and the needs of the planet. When discussing environmental issues and sustainability practices with children, it is important not to present students with a doom and gloom scenario, to frighten them into becoming more environmentally aware. Associating environmental issues with fear and teaching children that the world will change for the worst in the future may take away children's current connections to the environment as well as their current environmental ideals. In contrast, Hart 2003 discusses that if children are educated to believe that nothing will change in the future and that the world will look after itself, we will actually be doing children a disservice by not educating them about the inevitable. It is our belief that to generate a sustainable society, we need to expose students to environmental issues from early childhood. By such exposure, educators may teach students to care for their local places, which can spiral into a global concern for the state of our planet. It is integral to develop the compassion and skills to conquer environmental health, so that the future leaders of our world will have the desire to care for the planet and to educate others.
Sustainability can be defined as an increasingly desired goal to develop for environmental management which is conservative and strives to make things last for the longest possible amount of time. The term sustainability is explored across multiple Oswell's 2014 learning disciplines, including science and the humanities. Sustainability has become an increasingly predominant topic as the world is producing more products to cater for an ever-growing population demanding for the latest technology. Green Planet Films 2014 explains that approximately 200 living species become extinct every day, and there will be at least another 10 billion people on Earth before the end of this century. With the appropriate support systems, sustainability can be applied universally and educators can begin to dissect and investigate what sustainability means for ourselves and the younger generations we teach. Brown, Hanson, Liverman, Meredith, 1987. Educating about sustainability provides students with the foundational knowledge to become globally aware learners and citizens. By discussing these important issues from a young age, we are providing children with the foundational knowledge for working in a global world as a sustainable community.